we will have two guests who are going to introduce themselves. Okay, these guests are going to introduce themselves are I'm going to let them tell you. Okay, let's keep that mystery. So, Margaret, Catherine, whenever you want.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ramirez. Well, good morning, everyone. Probably you don't know us. You are asking who are we? So, so yeah, let me share my screen. Um, just a second. Okay. So, can you see the presentation?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, first, I am Caterina Madurana. I am 21 years old, and also I am a third year student, and I'll be your assistant in this specific section. Margaret, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning, guys. As Catherine said, my name is Margaret Salgado, and I'm also going to be the phonetic assistant for this course, but in the section 2. Yeah.
No,
However, you can, if you have any question,
sorry,
you can ask us
in
both.
section 1.
Section 1. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, we are here because we want to introduce in some way to the assistantship. And for that, we would like to let you know what is this assistantship about. So we have some key points in this slide. And the first is your assistantships. Uh, if you want, obviously, you can ask for an individual assistantship. So because of that, and the first is by appointment. We also have like a group session, but we are going to talk about later. But in general, if you have, I don't know, any problem, if you don't want to speak with a big group, you can ask for an individual session, and it is totally fine. Also, we are going to create a drive folder where we are going to upload material to you to practice and to, I don't know, like try to help with this course, obviously. Well, we have access to the LMS. Today, I think it is available to us. So we are going to share through the LMS some important important things or something to take it into account. For example, the links for the session are with there, and all of that. Also, what is this assistantship about? We are not supposed to, like, for example, you are not supposed to have the same class again. You know, like in if you are, for example, now uh, practicing the vowels, or yeah, we are not supposed like do the same. Like revise everything again, because that is not nonsense. But we are supposed to have practice, because this course need a lot of practice, and I'm saying you because I have the experience with this course last year. And finally, it is important to say that this assistantship is not compulsory. So that means you are not in some way, how can I say that to you are free to go. You know, if you want to go, if you have time, you can go. If you don't want to go, it's okay. Yeah, this is not you are not, I don't know, have a mark for your attendance to the assistantship. No, so feel free. If you need practice, if you need, I don't know, if you have doubts about the course or about the contents, you can go to the assistant. And Margaret?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Mhm.
As Catherine said, we are going. The sessions can be by appointment, individual sessions, or each Thursday through Zoom at 2:30 p.m. Okay, and yeah, that's it. Also, I want to remind you that this assistantship, it is not compulsory, but it's important for you if you want to practice more, if you want to learn a little bit more, or if you want to ask for tips or whatever you want, you can go. Okay, we are here. We are here to help you in what we can. So yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Also, to as a conclusion, we you have our contact here, our phone numbers. To, I don't know, if you have like an emergency, you can send us a WhatsApp message. You have our numbers, our emails too. So yeah, you can take in a screenshot of that if you want. But yeah, please keep in mind that we are here for you. You know, so feel free to ask, because we're not your teachers, we are your classmates. So yeah, we felt what are you feeling now. So please, don't feel afraid and don't feel like uncomfortable with us, because we are uh, actually exciting to help you, because we know how difficult, or how uh, yeah, how hard can be this course in particular. And that's it.
That's it. Yeah, and as Catherine said, phonetic emergencies are always allowed, so you can contact us by WhatsApp too. Yes. I don't know if you have any questions or something you want to say.
I think it's all clear. Thank you.
Okay, so
I am so
also,
happy to see you.
oh, oh, Katya.
Oh, hi.
Yeah,
How are you?
fine, thanks.
That's good.
Yeah, also, if you have, I don't know, for example, if you feel afraid of speaking in English, uh, yeah, you can speak in Spanish in the session. That is not a problem. So please, yeah, you have to feel comfortable with us. So please.
Yes, that's it.
And that's it.
All right. Thank you so much, Catherine and Margaret, for coming this early to introduce yourself to the students in this section. They are assigned to work with sections 1 and 2, but they are so kind and so nice that they said they had no problem working with also section 3. This is a great opportunity that works in both ways. It works for you, students taking this course, considering that you have another opportunity for practicing in a carefree environment where you're going to be talking or addressing not the teacher, that sometimes create this feeling of detachment, right? Maybe you don't feel so comfortable, but Margaret and Catherine are students who took this course. They can give you tips. They know how to. They did very well in this course. They really studied hard, and so they know They know that what could be the best way to deal with this abstract concepts, okay, and also with I know they have a great variety of resources that they can share with you, digital resources, right, websites, etc. that you can use not only while you're practicing with them, but also for your own individual practice. And also I said works in both ways because they are part of this English teaching program, and it's also a good opportunity to practice with the teaching skills, those teaching skills that you're developing, right? So it's good, it's positive for everyone. It's a win-win situation. Okay, so that's and I loved the concept of phonetic emergency. Like any phonetic emergency that you may have, just call us right now, 24/7. We're going to call you for these emergencies. Uh, it's nice, but I think it works. I mean, this is a process, so you don't have to wait till the very last minute, the day before assessment week, or you're having the test on Tuesday, so you call them on Friday and on Monday night. I mean, that's fine. That's the Margaret and Catherine are free to choose whatever methodology may work better, because that's part of the process for them as well. My suggestion is try to work every day on this a little bit, so it doesn't become a burden. It doesn't become like a very hard task. That's true for everything, right? If you leave it till the very last minute, it's like trying to eat a big cake in one day. Try to eat the cake slice by slice, right? So you don't get stuffed with the cake. Thank you so much, Margaret and Catherine, for your disposition. I know that you are, yeah, these are very, very clever, consistent students, right? So if they say they are going to be there for you to help you, I know they are going to be. Okay. So thanks again. Good job.
Thank you for
All
your
right.
time.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a
Bye.
nice day.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye and thank you.
Thanks.
Alrighty. So as you can see, the assistantship is another way, another human resource that you have at your disposition in case you really feel that you want some practice, you want extra material. Maybe phonetics is not a difficult course for you, but additional material can help you. And if it's becoming something hard, they are there, right, for you. Let's see, is there any volunteer? Any volunteer? So I'm going to pick Agustin Francisco Gonzalez, because he's just the first one in the list. In my list, Agustin, I don't know why you're the first. Agustin. Okay. So Agustin Gonzalez.
Here I am.
There you are. So Agustin, you were working with Vicente, Camilo, Christian, and Carla. So Agustin,
Yes.
the good news is, can you share your screen?
Yeah, of course. Give me a second.
Yeah, thank you so much.
What
So
you want
Agustin,
to share my homework?
yes, your task, your assignment.
Yeah, of course. No worries.
So this is the thing. Agustin will share his screen, and then he will choose which other member of his group is going to read this. So Agustin, you're going to choose Vicente, Camilo, Christian, or Carla. Make this a little bit larger, please, if you will.
Oh yeah.
Ponle
Thanks.
zoom.
How can I make a zoom?
At the bottom, right, the corner, the bottom corner.
Abajo a la derecha.
Yes.
Just one, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's big enough for me. If it's big enough for me that I'm the oldest, probably it's big enough for you. Excellent.
Yeah, here's
Now, I was
my text.
excellent.
Oh,
Now, yes, I think it's good. Agustin, now choose Vicente, Camilo, Cristian, or Carla.
Camilo.
Super.
Camilo.
Okay,
Okay.
here am I. Do I start?
Whenever you want.
Okay. An old man lived in a village. He was one of the most unfortunate people in the world. The whole village was tired of him. He was always gloomy. He constantly complained and was always in a bad mood. The longer he lived, the more vile he was becoming, and the more poisonous were his words. People avoided him because his misfortune became contagious. It was even unnatural and insulting to be happy next to him. He created the feeling of unhappiness in others. But one day, when he turned 80 years old, an incredible thing happened. Instantly, everyone started hearing the rumor.
Oh no, I really wanted to know more. A little bit.
What is the rumor?
Yeah, what the rumor is. Wow, great piece of great paragraph, Agustin and Camilo. Very well read, very well read. Okay, very good vowel sounds. I was focusing on the vowel sounds. Very good job. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Camilo. Thank you very much, Agustin.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, thank you so much. And I'm going to ask Vicente Gatica if you're here. Vicente Gatica, can you show? Yes. Vicente, are you able to share your screen?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Vicente. So except Camilo Loaiza.
Agustín.
Austin, all right?
Okay.
Whenever you want.
You will never understand the hell I feel inside my head. I hope the violence deep inside me turns to silence when I'm dead. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let my demons out to play. With the dogs in the backyard, they want a piece of my mind, but I want a piece of my mind. But it's getting way too hard to keep them all outside this mind of mine. 'Cause I got much going on inside my mind all the time. I just wanna disappear and leave it all behind.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Agustin. Very clear. It's good to hear these Ghana and Wana, which are part of the common slangs or common everyday conversation, right? Good, very good. Sounds very interesting. Is this a song?
Yeah, I think so. I think that I don't know. It's from Vicente, so he knows.
Yes,
Right.
it's a song. It's a song.
By who?
Swan.
Who?
Swan. SWOON.
SWOON.
Zwan. Zwan.
Swan.
Swan.
Interesting. Never heard it. Look, I'm going to write it down and take a look at the band later in YouTube. Thank you so much. Very well done. Thank you, Vicente. Thank you, Agustin.
Thanks.
Alrighty. I'm going to ask another another group to be volunteers. Constanza Madrid, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Alrighty, so Constanza, you were working with Camila Guzman, Natacha Torres, Tomás Galás, and Dominique. Okay, Constanza, can you share your screen, please? And at the same time, I'm going to ask you to choose among Camila Guzman, Natacha Torres, Tomás Galás, and Dominique. I'm not sure if Dominique is here.
Tuvo que ir a una reunión con la jefa de carrera, por eso se tuvo que salir.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. She let me know, but I wasn't sure if she had come back from the meeting. So what do you think, Constanza? Do you think you can share your screen?
Yeah, just a sec.
Sure. And which one is going to be your the chosen one, like in the Hunger Games?
Oh dear.
The what's the name of that? In Hunger Games? The tribute. Yeah. Now, let's not look at this like that, right? You're not offering. Not yet.
Shoot, it got stuck.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's coming. Yes. Now we can see it.
Who's gonna be the chosen one then?
I don't know. Camila, Natacha, Tomás. Dominique's not here, so you'd get 3 options.
Camila.
Camila Guzman it is. Can you make it a little bit larger, please? You're not. You have to read in English. Is it big enough for you?
Yeah, well,
Cool. Super cool.
I'm not much of a physical exercise or a reader, but one of the things I love to do is drawing. I always have a new idea for a comic or a simple illustration, and I often draw at the night when I have more free time and no one can bother me. I rarely make a comic in Spanish. If I remember correctly, I only have 3 or 4 comics with Spanish dialogues. Most of my comics have their dialogues in English, and I like it better that way. It makes me practice the grammar and reading of the language after all. And recently I've been thinking of a big project, a romance comic. Hopefully I can make it right and share it with everyone someday.
All right, very well done, Camila. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Do I stop sharing?
Just a bit, just a bit. Hold on to it, Constanza. Camila, just pay attention to the word reader in the first line. Reader, okay? Reader. Reader, yes, reader. Some say reader, but reader is good. In the same line, drawing.
Drawing? Yes.
With an O. Drawing, yes. Drawing. Excellent. Drawing. And in in the line number 4, you have Spanish dialogues. Dialogues. Yes, dialogues. Dialogues. Yes, it's a very difficult word, right? Dialogues. And in the same line at the end, and I like it better that way, it, right? Remember, It is the pronoun, and eat is the putting food in your mouth. So this one is it, not eat. It makes me. Yes. And
Yes.
And a very last comment, in the next line, practice the grammar and writing of the language after all, a big all, 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 after all. That's all. That's all. Thank you very much, Camila. Thank you very much.
Do I stop sharing now?
Yes, Constanza, thank you so much. Thank you very much. And I don't know if Camila, you can share your screen. Can you, Camila?
Which one?
Camila Guzmán. Sorry.
Ah, ya yo pensé que decía la Mileton. La
Can you
canción
share
que yo
your-
elegí.
Okay, yes, that one,
Okay.
please. Thank you. And Camila, you have to choose between Natasha, Tomás, and Constanza to read your song section.
Tomás.
Okay, alrighty. So Tomás Galas.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Whenever, loud and clear.
Okay. All the lies I told you, now the truth. Here I am with nothing left to lose. And now that I'm crawling in my skin, maybe it's time I just give in and become the leader of the broken hearts. And now finally I know what it feels like to risk everything and still survive. When you're standing on the battlefield and all the pain is real, that's when you realize that you must have done something right, 'cause you never felt so alive, holding out for more than I deserve. I'm hanging on to all your careless words. Maybe it's time I cut the cord. Maybe I stay and take some more. I become the leader of the broken hearts. Está muteado, profe.
Sorry, thank you so much. Well, as was a powerful song. Who's the author, Camila? Who wrote it?
¿Qué?
Who wrote this song, Camila Guzmán? Did you write this song?
No,
Was it Papa Roach?
sí, yes.
Okay.
No sé si ve ahí la pantalla.
Not really, not yet. I could see Papa Roach. I mean, heart in Roach. So, never heard of that. Is it a band, a singer?
Sí, de rock.
A rock band. Okay, alrighty. I took note of the name to listen to the band in the afternoon. Tomás, very well done. Very, very well done. Just a couple of comments. When you say truth, right, you want to make this with a long oo, all right? Truth. All right, truth. What's the other word, Tomás? A leader, right? Leader. What's the other word? The first diphthong in finally, right? Finally. The other is words. Words. I know that you see the spelling and a letter O, right? But the vowel is words. Words. The other words cut, cut. What was the expression? Cut the cord, I think. Cut the rope. Was
Yeah,
it cut?
cut the cord.
Cut the cord, right. Cut the cord. So you have a wedge, cut, and then a long O. Cut the cord. Cut the cord, and then the other suggestion is hearts. Make it longer. Hearts. Hearts.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Tomas. Remember, this is just suggestions, right? Volunteers. Thank you very much. Volunteers, volunteers.
Me,
Who's me?
Cristina Morales.
Cristina Morales. Excellent. So, Cristina, do you want to read or show your paragraph?
Read.
Excellent. Cristina Morales, you are working with Matias Mora, Carol Gomez, Katia Ordenes, and Camila Middleton. So you have to choose one so you can read somebody else's paragraph. Cristina, choose
Camila
Matias.
Middleton.
Camila Middleton. All right. Camila Middleton, can you show your paragraph? Thank you. Excellent.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever you want.
I can start.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I am not throwing away my shot. Hello. I am just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but thank I am amazed and astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I got a horror just to be heard. With every word I drop knowledge. I'm I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coal. Trying to reach my goal, my power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. Me perdí donde bajaste.
Perdón.
Disadvantage. Every disadvantage.
Every disadvantage I have learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. A colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps cheating on use endlessly. Essentially, they tax use recently, uh, ah, meanwhile, Britain keeps cheating on endlessly. Essentially, they tax use recently. They King George turns around, runs a spending spree. He ain't ever gonna see his descendants.
Yes.
free. So there will be a revolution in this century. Enter me, he says, parentheses. Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets you free. Eventually, you see my ascendancy.
Thank you so much. It seems like it's a song. Is it a song?
Yes, it's a song from a musical called Hamilton. It's kind of like a rap song.
Okay, took note of it already. Very complex song. Very complex song in terms of the not the message, but the multiple syllable words,
Yes.
just like right, independently, endlessly, relentlessly. Okay. Anyway, very good song. Very good. I'm going to listen to it definitely in the afternoon. Hamilton.
So
Didn't get
good.
didn't get the name of the song, but
It is called My Shot. It's the second, no, the third one in the soundtrack.
okay. My Shot by Hamilton. Alrighty, Christina, very well done. This was a complex task. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at some of the words that are a little bit complex. The first one is country, right? Country. In the second line, country. In the third line, scrappy, right? With a trap, scrappy, right? Crappy, and then brag, which is in the next paragraph. Brag. It's also pronounced with a trap. Brag, but dang, right? Brag and dang. They need to rhyme. Heard. That's another verb that is in the second. I got a holder just to be heard. Heard, right? Heard. Interesting word. Heard. And then diamond, diamond, diamond. Yes, diamond. In the rough. I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coal trying to reach my goal, my power of speech, unimpeachable. Unimpeachable. It's a very interesting concept that's used in the political area. Unimpeachable. You're not able to accuse me of anything, like presidents have been lately accused in many, impeached, right, in many different countries. Only 19, but my mind is older, right? We see that older is spelled OLDER, but in general that's a schwa, right? Older. These New York City streets get colder, so they rhyme, right? Older and colder. A shoulder, also rhyming. Rhyme has a very powerful, is a very powerful figure in songs, right? Particularly in rap songs. Every burden, every disadvantage, I have learned. Take a look at that and pay attention to the pronunciation of this one. Learned, never learned. Okay, learned. I have learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. Don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets and then famished. Never famished, okay? Famished. So many words that have an ed ending will have just a t sound. Famished, famished, okay? Not famished, but famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame, a calling that runs independently. Independently. So the third syllable would be the stress syllable, right? Independently. Complex word. Meanwhile, Britain, and pay attention to this, the name of the country. Britain, right? Britain. Britain. Keeps cheating us endlessly. Essentially, they tax with a trap, taxes relentlessly. Then King George turns around, runs a spending spree. He ain't ever gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in this century. Enter me, he says in parentheses. So all of these words rhyme. So when you are singing, you have to make sure that parentheses, sorry, may rhyme with the other ones, right? Or century with spree and free, okay? And don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will let down my life if it sets us free. If it sets us free, eventually you will see my ascendancy, right? So there's a lot of rhyming. So pay attention to that when you're singing a song. And if it's a rap song, many of the words are going to rhyme. That makes it easy for pronunciation, right? I know Camila Middleton may sing maybe the beginning. How does it sound, Camila? Do you think you can sing this? Just the first part?
Okay. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country and young, scrappy and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, I miss my Spanish. The problem is I got a lot of brain but no polish. I got a hollow just to be heard with every word. With every word I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough. A shiny piece of gold trying to reach my goal. My power speech unspeechable, only 19, but my mind is older. This New York City street get colder. I shoulder every burner, every disadvantage. I have learned to manage. I don't have gone to British. I walk the street famished. The plan is to fan the spark into a flame, and then is I colony the run independently. Meanwhile, the British keep shitting us and endlessly, essentially, the Texas relentlessly. The King George turned around. Runs suspenders free. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free, so there will be a revolution in this century. And to me, he says in parentheses, don't be shocked when the history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if he set us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. So now I'm not throwing away my shot.
All right, big round of applause. Very well done.
Oh, that's
Excellent.
Eminem.
Eminem.
Very well done. Very, very well done. Congrats. Cool. I wish I could sing like that. Great. Good power. Right. Very well done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good job. And we're about to finish the session for today. About to finish the session for today. Unless there's a volunteer force out there who want to reach out and maybe practice. Alrighty, so we're going to leave it up to here. We're going to call it a day. Let's call it a day. Let's finish the session, this Friday session, with this performance that was very, very powerful and encouraging, right? Absolutely. Okay, I will see you on Tuesday. I'm going to ask some of you to read aloud during the first half of the class. Okay, during the first half, we're going to continue with this exercise. And during the second half, we will have a formative quiz. Okay, means that it is an evaluation, but it does not have a grade. It's just for you to know. It's like putting a mirror in front of you and saying, okay, here you are. That's it. Okay, and I'm not going to tell you, but when we check out the answers, you will see for yourself. It's like a personal message. It's not shared in the room. Okay, it's just for you to know. Cool, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Alrighty. So I will see you on Tuesday. Stay safe. Stay safe with your families. All right. You take
You
care.
too, Mr.
You too.
Thank
Have a nice
you.
weekend.